Are you free tomorrow?
I'm just a little busy in the morning.
I want you to come with me to buy Christmas items for my family.
I can't go in the morning.
How about in the afternoon?
Maybe that's okay. What time do you think you'll go shopping?
It's around 4 p.m. Can you go?
Okay, I think I can. See you later.
Do you want to buy anything?
I want to buy some Christmas presents for my children.
Do you know what to buy yet?
My daughter wants to buy a doll, and my son wants to buy an airplane set.
So let's go to the children's toy store.
I already bought it. What do you want to buy?
I need to buy more Christmas decorations.
I thought you bought it the other day.
I already bought it but still not satisfied with my decor, so I added more.
Well then, let's go this way.
Maybe this is enough.
Did you buy any gifts?
I bought all the gifts. Oh wait, I'm planning to buy a coat for my mom.
Oh, this direction has this fashion store. What do you think about this coat?
It's nice but it's a bit expensive. I can't afford to buy it.
How about this?
It's cheap but the material is not good.
Did you choose which one you like?
I still can't choose which one.
So let's go to another store.
This shirt is nice, but a bit too big.
Ask the receptionist if there is a smaller size.
Excuse me, is this model available in a smaller size?
We don't have a smaller size at the moment. Can you choose another model?
I just love this coat.
Currently, this model is still in stock, but you have to wait for us to ship it.
Is there any faster way?
You can buy it on our app. It will be delivered to your home the same day.
How do I install that app?
You go to the App Store on your phone to search for our store name and you will see.
I installed it.
You enter this coat code and you will see.
I see.
You choose the coat size and enter the address and you're done.
Can I get a discount?
New users who install the application will receive a 30% discount.
That's so awesome.
That's it. We will ship the goods to you soon.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Visit our app often because there are many good promotions.
Of course, goodbye.
Honey, are you back?
Hi honey, I went to buy some presents with Olivia.
I've been waiting for you.
Why have you waited for me?
Not only me but also my children have been waiting for you.
Well, what's the big deal?
Did you forget that you promised the kids that you would plant a Christmas tree today?
I've been so busy these days that I forgot.
A Christmas tree usually takes more than a decade to grow.
Why don't we buy one?
Growing our own Christmas tree may take time, but in the end, we will have trees that are greener and more fragrant than those bought at the Christmas tree vendor.
Christmas trees are planted very well for the wildlife around the place of planting.
Not only does it keep the soil stable, but it can also be used as mulch after the holiday is over.
I understood the meaning of planting trees.
Let's get started. These are the seedlings I have prepared.
What tree is this?
It is fir trees.
Why do we plant fir trees and not another tree?
Because fir trees are popular Christmas trees.
Is there a reason it's popular?
Because they are fragrant, rich in color, and long-lasting needles.
Why don't we plant pine trees?
Firs tend to hold up better indoors, while pines and spruces often dry out faster.
Shall we plant seedlings in the soil?
We need to plant seedlings in pots in the greenhouse.
Why did you plant the other seedling in the ground?
Those are the young seedlings I bought from the nursery.
What are we going to do next?
We will need to plant the seedling in a potting mixture in a pot.
Once the seedlings are in the mixture, add fertilizer to the mixture to help the seedlings grow.
We will use fluorescent lamps to heat the seeds and white bulbs made for plants so we don't burn the plants with the light.
Take care of the seedling until it is ready for the planting site.
Christmas tree species don't need much water after the first year of growth.
We will water the seedling from late spring to early fall once a week during its first growing year.
Now we prepare the planting site.
What are we going to do?
We will get the soil tested.
What do we test the soil for?
Soil testing will determine if the site is good for a particular seedling.
What kind of soil is satisfactory?
We need soil that drains well and does not contain heavy clay.
Soil testing will also give us the pH of the soil. Some species do well at certain soil pH.
We must ensure that the planting site has a slope.
Why plant trees on slopes?
Christmas tree species don't do well with wet feet or excessive moisture in the soil.
How much slope?
A slope of 5% to 20% will ensure good drainage and good air for the plant to grow.
We should also ensure the planting site gets full sun.
Before planting, we must mow the area.
Remove any existing vegetation with a mower.
We also remove stumps or rocks in the soil with a shovel or a pickaxe.
We need the planting site to be smooth, with no excess vegetation, rocks, or stumps.
Now we plant the seedlings on the planting site.
Can you teach us how to plant?
Hand plant the seedling using an auger or a shovel. Dig a hole the same depth as the one in which the seedlings were grown in the greenhouse or in the nursery.
How to determine the exact depth?
Check the trunk for a noticeable color change, as this will make the surface level where the seedling was originally grown.
Next, we will put the seedling in the hole and spread the roots carefully and gently.
Avoid screwing or twisting the seedling into the hole, as this will cause the roots to entangle, possibly damaging the tree.
Cover the hole with soil.
Fully water the plant after planting.
How will we take care of the tree?
Water the plant during a drought or during dry months.
Get rid of weeds and grass around the plant, as it can starve the plant for water and nutrients.
Shear and prune the tree when the needles are 3/4 - 1 inch long.
When should we do it?
After the tree has flushed out its new growth, around midsummer. Do this every year.
Use garden shears or pruners to shape the tree.
Christmas tree species typically shed about 30% of their needles each year. But if you notice yellowing of the needles or a lot of shedding, this could be a sign of a disease or pest.
When can we harvest the tree?
We can harvest the tree within 6 to 9 years.
How will we harvest the tree?
You can harvest trees by cutting them down with a handsaw or a chainsaw.
If I'm interested in replanting after the holiday season.
So instead of cutting it, keep its root ball intact by digging up the tree.
When should I cut down a tree?
Cut the tree when it is full of moisture, usually in late fall.
Why should we cut the tree when the tree is full of moisture?
So the needles stay supple and green when displaying indoor plants.
What should we pay attention to after cutting the tree?
Make sure you put the plant in the water after you cut it to prevent the cut from resealing.
If the cut reseals, the tree will not be able to absorb water and may not have a long lifespan. Can I harvest the trees early, before Christmas?
You can. Cut a thin slice off the trunk and stick it in water when you prepare to display it for Christmas.
So we have finished planting the Christmas tree.